down is one time, you know, she catch me. She come back, pick up a product, and come without the hamburger, right? Fine. So she come for.
No.
So she come for another favor again. So this is like the 5th time. I tell her, you know what? Just bring me two hot dogs. We call it square. She come pick up a product without me knowing, and ain't even leave the hot dog them. Cool. We supposed to go out. Now, because I don't want to be the party
So
people.
therefore, that's a girlfriend then?
Y'all, what? Y'all,
because how are you going out? If you ask her to bring, if you ask her for a favor.
No, somebody was trying to hook us up. Somebody was trying to hook us up. But at the end of the day, as I was saying earlier on the camera, I do not mix business with pleasure.
So why go out with that?
So, no, because this is something completely different now.
Ain't different, it's the same thing.
So here's the thing now. So we supposed to go out. They saying, this is New Year's now. They saying they ain't going out because she ain't got no clothes. So I say, you know what? Ain't nothing. Buy a shirt for $50. Cool. She see the shirt. She like the shirt. She say, oh, this is nice. I going to pay you back. I like, nah, I don't accept money from woman. Yeah. I tell her, just buy me a cologne. If you really want to pay me back, if your conscience that bad, just buy me a cologne. We call it jazz.
The cologne costs more than the
But she already ordered
the business.
But anyways, that's beyond the point. She never showed up for that New Year's Eve party.
But she had the $50 shirt.
I never see what the shirt look like on her.
But she had it.
And I never get a cologne on top of that.
You see?
She got sick.
So
exactly.
So on top of all of this, right?
Money there.
No. On top of all of this, right? She come back for more favors. I tell her straight up.
She recover.
I tell her straight up.
You understand? She went to the doctor.
No, what happened? Her iPad again completely wiped. And she want me put everything that was on it before back on it. I tell her it's a $50 job.
Is she English or Spanish?
English.
Really get the wrong English one.
So she say
she was a Dominican.
She say so I tell her this is a $50 job. She say okay.
She was a solution.
She say okay. Alright? So fair is fair. I never get a $50. So when I press her after that for this change, phone number change. So alright.
The iPad?
Yeah.
You know what we telling you?
Well, no, cause when she see, I guess in her mind, she think the things that I asking for was too petty, and I shouldn't be asking for them. So she hit me. You serious? I'm like, yeah. I'm serious. This business. You owe the business. Phone number change. Couldn't get in contact with her. Wasn't trying to get in contact with her. But fast forwarding now to today. Call my phone. And she had to be in need because she called both of them. She called. As a matter of fact, I think she asked her friend for my number so she could talk to me.
So what else am I supposed to phone?
Huh?
What else am I supposed to
Fall in the sea.
No. She changed her number and I never asked her for it. She changed her number and I never asked her for it. So at the end of the day, she called my old phone. I tell her I ain't on top of no my bill, so she probably get my bill phone number. As a matter of fact, she has my bill phone number anyways. So she called me. And she want $500.
What?
Revenue.
You ever sex her?
Huh?
Yeah.
I asked a question. You ever involved with her?
No.
You take too long to answer.
No, we didn't hear the question
I didn't hear the question.
We didn't hear the question first.
I remember we were supposed to be hooked up. She never came out to the initial hookup night. So from then on.
But why would somebody? You ain't got no dealing with. Understand? Number one. She asked you for one
all
favor.
favors there go
Number
way
two,
beyond.
she asked you for a second favor. You tell her, she asks you whatsoever. You tell her, well, okay, bring me a hot dog. All I want is a hot dog. Okay, from hot dog, went to burger.
From burger, went to burger.
Went from burger, she continue, you ask her colon. Okay, from colon, you invite her out. You go buy $50 shirt for her. She never show up to the party. Understand?
Right.
Meet you another time again. Call you after how long?
Months.
Call you back.
Months.
After months, call you back and tell you iPad need fixing. You fix it up for her. apparently you like this girl.
She went off the world.
You
No.
understand?
Hey,
Because
it's just
something-
kind heart,
Because
brother.
something that
Yeah, right.
there is
That's all
something-
it is.
There is not something that not being said, because you can't tell me that somebody coming near you all the time. And look, now she asking for $500 out of the blue. No man,
Something wrong.
something wrong.
No.
Something bad.
What?
Smiling.
What come out on the street and she know I smell like I living life good. Cause I know I have it to give her. But pride goes before a fall. My English teacher tell me that. Miss Donz, I think that was her name. But anyways, the whole fact of the matter is, all I'm asking for is, what is it for? She expecting $500 and don't want to tell me why for.
And the good Samaritan.
Rent.
But look at that, this good Samaritan gonna give her the $500.
No,
Because
no,
Yeah,
Look
no,
at that,
no,
he
no,
want
no,
to know
no.
what it's for.
Well,
Now when she telling
No,
you
that is why-
that's a normal question you ask somebody that
No,
for
this is
something.
what I'm trying to say. Regardless of the fact,
I can't
right?
look at myself asking somebody for $500.
Regardless of the fact,
There
right?
has to be a reason
Not
why
even
I
20
ask-
much less.
No,
That's what I'm
it's not-
saying. But that's what he's telling you. He asked him why he finds she can't say what it's for.
She tell me she wants it and she can't tell me what
But
it is.
okay, that's what
And with the
you're saying.
stipulations that I give
She
he,
won't get rid of that baby then.
with the stipulation that I give he,
That is
is,
the only way.
Why you fast forward the flick?
I mean, I don't know. Well, it ain't my child.
You sure?
Wait. That's a fact.
That's a
That's a fact. That's a fact.
No,
Oh,
no.
that's a fact.
You say rent.
No, that's a fact.
You say rent.
Fact, 'cause
You
we
say
know where
rent.
we
Yes,
about.
no rent, because I didn't know what you want.
No, you say it got to be rent. And I personally saying, I thought it was just she need like her cat fix or something like that. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, she's driving.
And
Okay.
she thinking, what you
Abortion.
She think a child killing child. Look.
Oh, she's a child.
I said we get rid of the child.
Right.
Okay.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. By saying,
At the end of the day, you is in love with this girl.
no, sir. Cause the
She
thing
was.
was what? I don't know the child.
Now she's on a child.
No, well, he just said child by saying I
You
don't
say,
know.
Lord Jesus,
I don't know her like that.
you don't know her like that. If you don't know somebody
And you do
like
all of that for them?
and you do all that for them, and you do not know
Cause
them,
no. This is the thing. As I say, a friend of mine was trying to hook us up. So before all of that, cause remember, I don't even know how she found out I used to do iPads, whatever the case may be. But I say I did it. No, actually, you know what it is? My main thing is this. I guess because she quote unquote pretty, she don't look all of that to me. I ain't gonna call her name, I really know who she is, but it got some guys around here. Some guys around here that does make women in particular feel that they're more important than they are. And
So
what,
woman you gotta feel important, you gotta make yourself.
what they get away with Tom, Dick and Harry, they think they could get away with everybody.
But look,
But she get away with 5
she get
things
away
from you.
how many things from you?
Which is minor, because at the end of the day, what I'm
And look,
giving
she'll
her,
still get away with the $500.
I guarantee.
at the end of the day, what I'm giving her, I'm not paying for,
He's in love.
right? So it's not, at the end of the day, it's nothing to me.
Isn't she pretty?
Not to me,
So
How
when
about
were you
to you?
dealing?
Why you
When were
doing
you
all
like trying to hook up?
huh?
When were you trying to hook up?
No, it's a
No.
friend.
Oh,
You're not
you girl,
listening.
you girl.
You're not
Well,
listening
we're
to the concept of the story.
We're listening.
So-
Because he said a friend tried to hook him up.
With the girl, yeah.
Okay.
Listen, a friend tried to hook you up with the gun. Understand?
Right.
Now you've been doing this person favor. At the first place, you could have said you could have refused.
Right.
From the major to the person, you could have refused.
But
Right.
From the
everything,
person that you do to her, and you see that she is not thinking to you, you could have refused.
Right.
You could have refused the second favor.
And he
So
said
that
she
means
and all
that
that
he was
attractive.
in love with this girl, or he
no,
You're going too far
you
with
ain't
this
By the
thing.
way, men that do
But
anything
he
for a
said she
woman before
wasn't
they
all
get
that
love.
attractive.
Excuse
All you
me?
have to do was back off.
No, the reason is,
Hey,
let me
you
break,
want to sit down here?
no,
Come,
no, no.
come.
Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down
Come,
for
come,
you.
chef, come.
Let me break it down for you. The reason I was doing what I was doing was because at the end of the day, it was nothing to me.
Come on, just sit on there.
I'm a DJ. I have a collection of music that I do not pay for. So if somebody comes to me and have music, I can give it to you. If you pay me, good for you. If you don't pay me, then you get cut off. So because she was spoken of good favor from another source, I cut her off. That's when she changed her number. She changed her number when she said I was serious about this money.
After 2 favors.
No, it was about after 5 favors or so.
Lord Jesus.
And
Listen to
after
me.
5 favors or so, and she said I'm serious about this money. Is
But listen, a favor A favor is different than somebody doing something for somebody, you know.
Experience,
You are
right?
granting the person a favor. Now,
Right.
if you grant me a favor, I ain't owe you nothing
Exactly.
because it's a favor.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
If I ask you to do something for me and I ask you how much you gonna charge me,
Or to
that's
borrow
different.
something.
Or to borrow something, that's different. But if you're giving me a favor, that means I ain't got to pay you. That means she doesn't know you anything.
But hold on, this is the thing.
Grant her a favor.
This is the thing. I ain't ask her for anything. You know, I would say me ask her for money. I just say, you do me a favor, out of the kindness of your heart, bring me some food.
But suppose she ain't got no money to buy the food.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't really kick up no storm about it.
So if you ain't have no money from food, when I ask you the food, you couldn't say you ain't have no money?
No, but I didn't.
Sure.
Well, feel bad to say what? So why try to make me look like I getting food when you know to yourself the food ain't
I
coming?
ain't got the money.
I just home.
I don't have
You see
it.
what I mean? Well, if you could say straight or you ain't have it and done.
Well, the good thing I'm a broke person.
But no, here the thing. This is what I'm saying, ladies. This is what I say.
The ladies,
None of us asking her.
hey, what again, man?
For the food.
Is that make?
It was a favor for a favor, right?
Oh, did you explain
Come,
why it
man.
was a favor for favor?
The bartender they want.
What I say? Me charging you. All I want.
Strawberry banana.
I got me in charge.
You got
I
lemon
want
in
hot
it?
dog. I want a hamburger.
Yeah, boy. Them
So
strawberry
now-
banana.
When I give her the shot now,
You want a strawberry banana? I walk in back there. My
Come,
shift here done.
come. I want you make it,
My
man.
shit
shift
done
here
already,
done.
but
And why
she
you
just
make it?
calling me.
I want you make it.
You
What
want
is
me to
that,
make it?
Gabby?
I can't thing.
I can't make it. Your ass, so let no
She
garbage.
can't get right down. She knows she should.
Like Gabby? Anyway. Come here, look
so I
at
was
Can't
saying,
make nothing.
Stop playing, man.
what was I in fact? What was I saying?
We're talking about
The time of the favors. The girl just trying to
Oh
say.
yeah, so when
I'm trying to say you in love with this girl.
No. So when
Chef.
when I buy her the shot now, when I buy her the shot now, she said the shot was so pretty, she got pay me back for the shot. She asked me how much it's a cost.
Maybe she was just
I tell her it was like $50. So she said she gonna pay me back
Sorry.
for the shot, right? I tell her I do not accept money from women. And that was a favor. That was a favor.
Excuse me, I need 300.
Let me get to the end of the story. That was a favor.
Fine, but only asking for
So
free, no?
I tell her